Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope that you're getting enough information, useful information for logistics, local logistics, international logistics. We have been talking over the past few weeks on the different aspects of international logistics, and last week we talked about packaging, which is a key component in international logistics. We have reviewed and we also feel the pertinent need to let people know about customs duties because we have observed that this is an aspect that many don't tend to understand fully. The layperson just comes around, says, I want to ship to this country, I want to send out to this place, but has little or no enlightenment on customs duties. Today, I will be giving an overview on customs duties. What are customs duties? They are also known as tariffs or taxes imposed on imported goods by a country's customs authority. What are the types of customs duties? We have ad valorem, which is a percentage of goods value, specific duty, which is a fixed amount per unit, compound duties, which is a combination of ad valorem and specific duty, revenue duty, tax on goods for revenue purposes. Then we have protective duty, tax to protect the domestic industry of that country. Now let's look at some of the factors affecting customs duties. Goods classification, which is called the HS code, harmonized system. Country of origin, the value of the goods, trade agreements, import regulations. Now, let's do a quick run on custom duty calculation. The value of the good needs to be determined. The classification of the item needs to be determined. You need to determine the goods classification. That's the HS code of the good. Then the next thing is determining the country of origin. So for example, if you're sending from Nigeria to the United Kingdom, definitely your country of origin is Nigeria. Thirdly, you calculate the goods value. That's FOB, CIF, etc. Free on board. FOB, that's what is called FOB. CIF is cost, insurance, and free. Fourthly, you apply the relevant duty rate. And number five, you had other charges, taxes, fees. Now, key documents needed for customs duties. You have the commercial invoice. This is a compulsory document. The commercial invoice states the items and the value of the items. You have bill of lading, you have the certificate of origin, you have customs declaration, and you have import license. We move on to the customs clearance process. You have the pre-arrival preparation, arrival and unloading, customs declaration, duty payment, and the release of the goods. Let me pause here and say this. We try to educate clients when they want to send out. For some, the items on getting to the country of destination will call in and say, you didn't tell me, they are asking me to pay duties. No one has control over that. This is purely the prerogative of the customs in the landing country. Nobody has any control over this. If you're asked to make a duty payment, then please you will have to go ahead to make the duty payment. If not, you might forfeit the item. You might forfeit the item. If you make a case and it's still insisted, then you need to make the payment so that the goods can be released. We move on to some of the common custom duty terminology. We have duty free, we have duty paid, we have exemption, we have relief, we have remission. What are some of the benefits of understanding custom duties? It helps for accurate cost calculation, compliance with regulations, avoidance of penalties, improved supply chain efficiency, and enhanced trade competitiveness. World Customs Organization, International Trade Center, National Customs websites, trade associations, logistics providers. What is an HS code? When one is to send a shipment out of the country, it is compulsory that the HS code is imputed when doing the necessary regulatory requirements for such a shipment. An HS code, HS means Harmonized System. It's a 6-digit international standard for classifying traded products. What are the purposes of HS codes? Customs declaration and clearance, duty and tax calculation, trade statistics and analysis, compliance with regulations, facilitating international trade. What are some of the benefits of HS codes? It simplifies international trade. It enhances trade statistics accuracy, reduces classification errors, supports free trade agreements and negotiations, facilitates customs clearance. How do we find HS codes? Through the World Customs Organization website. You can also find them on the National Customs website. You can find them on trade associations and industry resources. They can also be found on logistics providers and freight forwarders. And then one can look them up on the online HS code lookup tools. So what I've done today is to do a brief introduction to customs. In the course of our topics, we would visit this again and do very detailed explanations on many of the things that have been mentioned here. But if before then you have questions you want to ask, please feel free to call or reach out to the numbers scrolling on your screen. We will be glad to answer your questions to be of help to you. Don't forget to click on our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment on our videos. My name is Oluwaseyi Yaju, and I also want to use this day to appreciate members of the team, those you don't see. I want to appreciate Kenny and I want to appreciate Precious. They do the research work, they help with the content and so many things that make it possible to come your way. So till I come your way again, feel free to always reach out to us. Do take care. Bye-bye.